Hey there everybody! Today I'd like to show you my recipe for focaccia bread. It is a simple and easy recipe to do and it comes out just delicious. You can use it for making sandwiches or just eating hot out of the oven for dinner. It has olive oil and salt on top and it's just really good. So come along with me to make this delicious focaccia. Okay guys, I'm going to show you this really simple recipe for focaccia bread, and the very first step is super simple. I've got 1 cup of my bread flour here. I'm going to add that to the bowl of my mixer because I'm going to use the bread blade or the bread hook later on to mix. I've got 1 cup of warmish water. It's not terribly warm, just a little bit warm. I've got 1/2 tablespoon of sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of yeast. Of course, I will put all the directions and the recipe in the description box below so you won't miss out on it. And then I'm just gonna grab a spoon real quick and mix this up. And I'm gonna let this sit around for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, until it doubles in size. And then we'll come back and add more ingredients to it and put it in the pan to rise again. So after I get this mixed up real quick, I will see you guys back here. All right, just like that. We're gonna let this rise, sit and marinate for an hour to an hour and a half. And I'll see you guys back here. An hour and a half for me, a couple seconds for you. Okay guys, we're back. It's been a little over an hour and a half and my dough starter here is nice and bubbly, twice the size as it used to be. And so I'm gonna add all the other ingredients. I'm gonna put this bowl into my stand mixer. I'm going to fit it with the dough hook, and we're going to go ahead and just add straight in the other ingredients. So I have 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 3.5 cups of flour. So we're just going to add that straight in, and I'm going to get the bowl raised up here. Okay everybody, the bowl's pretty much clean. The dough is nice and smooth. Pull it out of here. So there we go. The dough is nice and smooth. The bowl's pretty clean. You want it to be a little bit sticky. The wetter this dough is, the better. So having it be a little sticky is good. Okay, so that's my bread dough right there. I've got a pan right here, and I have buttered it and olive oil in the pan. Just gonna make sure it's fully coated with olive oil, and I'm gonna put my dough in here for the second rise. So I'm just gonna press it down in here and kind of have it take the shape of the pan. It'll fill the rest later, like so. Just kind of stretch it out. All right, so once I got this pretty stretched out, I'm gonna set it aside for another hour, hour and a half for it to rise, and then we'll put it in the oven. So we'll come back when this has risen, and it will totally fill this pan on its own. All right, so I'll see you guys back here in a minute. Okay, y'all, this has been rising for a little over an hour. It's completely filled the pan. It's almost to the top, and what I'm gonna do is add a little bit more olive oil to the top and kind of punch it down a little with my fingers to give it that focaccia look to it. That signature focaccia look with the dented top. So I'm just gonna kind of make some holes, punch it down a little bit, like so. And then I have some black salt. Everyone in my family loves a bunch of salt on the top of the bread, so I always sprinkle the top of mine with a little bit of this black sea salt. And then I'm gonna pop this in a 350-degree oven to bake for about a half hour. And I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. All right, so that's it. It's going straight in my oven. I'll see you guys back when it's done. Okay guys, here it is, fresh out of the oven. It was in a 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes. I'm gonna tip it out right here and go ahead and cut it. It's gorgeous, light golden brown on the bottom and the top. And I'm just gonna go ahead and slice some off so you can see I cut it in kind of square pieces. It's steaming hot, fresh from the oven, fluffy, soft, and delicious. I hope that you guys had luck baking your focaccia bread along with me. I'm so thankful for you guys watching, liking, and subscribing, and I hope to see you next time. Look at this gorgeous bread. Can't wait to eat it. Have a great day, guys.